Hi everyone, this is a first in the series of Chisimba Realtime Tools tutorial. Um, in this session we are going to talk about how to manage room users, room users using the permissions. As you can see on the screen here, I have an instance of Chisimba Realtime Tools running, and I have three tabs on my left side of the screen. So we have the presentations, audio, video, and we have the users tab. This is the tab that we are going to use. This tab lists all the users who have currently logged into who are currently logged in our room, and each of these users have some specific permissions which allow them to do various functions in our room. There are four types of permissions. We have room owner permissions, which give a user full access rights. We have room administrative rights, which allow the user to have almost full access to the room, except that that user won't be able to assign other participants permissions. We have whiteboard permission, which allows the user to have access to the whiteboard, edit it, and interact with others via the whiteboard. And then we have the guest permission, which are the default permissions whenever you join a room which is not yours. And finally, we have the microphone permissions, which allow the user to speak. Chisimba Realtime Tools are based on the concept of a virtual room. For you to be able to hold a session, you need to create a room. After creating a room, you invite users into the room, and then you can carry on with your session. We will see how to do that in later sessions, in later tutorials in terms of how to create a room. Let's assume you've created a room and you've joined. When you create a room and join it, you automatically get the room owner or room moderator privileges, meaning you have full access to the room like we are here. So I'm just going to show you how to assign other users, or how to manage the users by giving them various permissions. To do that is very simple. Select on the user that you want to assign a permission, right click on the user and choose from a listing of the available permission. I will start by giving this user microphone. There we go. This user now has a microphone. As you can see, the user has now appeared in the speakers tab. So we know that the user is speaking, and of course there is the speaker icon next to his name. To take away that, it's very easy. You just right click and you take the mic. That means the user defaults back to the old permissions, which are the guest permissions. It's also possible to make a user a room administrator. Let's select this user, right click and make admin. There we go. You see the user now has the blue icon next to his name. The green one stands for the user owner or the room moderator. The blue one means the user has full access to the system as an administrator, only that this user can't perform the functions we are doing, that is being able to assign other users permissions too. Okay, to take that away is very simple. You right click and you remove the status. Other permissions that you can assign to the user include the ability to allow a participant to have access to the whiteboard, as I said earlier on. That's via allow whiteboard. And you can also actually allow or ban text chatting, although this permission is by default enabled to a guest user who can communicate with others via the text chat. The other administrative functions, which are part of the permissions in a way that you can do as a room owner, is the ability to manage to moderate room participants. For example, you can kick out a user or you can ban a user. Kicking out a user means they can join in a later session, but if you ban a user, they can never join this room again unless you unban them. We'll see how to do that later. And you can also insert private chats with a user. These chats are between you and that selected participant, and they are not visible to the rest of the community in the room. Okay, that's I meant to type hello. That's okay. To stop that, you simply close the private chat window. Very easy. So that will be all for now. If you're the room owner, you simply select the user, right click, and then give them the kind of permissions you want. In the next tutorial, we'll look at how to use the chat room and how to use the presentation area, which consists of the whiteboard, the browser, and the speakers. So see you then. Bye for now.